it was a good thing we got our perk test done when we did. Danielle came to visit a few days later, and unfortunately, so did Winter. Although Winter decided to stay longer than Danielle, but we didn't really have any control over that. After we finally got back up to the land, after our time off with Danielle, we had quite the surprise. The county had been out and placed our fire number. And I tell you, it was a small thing marked off our to-do list, but it sure made it feel like home in a lot bigger way.
So today we're going to start clearing out the driveway, a little bit the corridor, and there's just huge mud puddles, sinkhole as we come down the previous logging road. Going back and forth to the backhill and stuff is it's really wet. Water goes through here, obviously. And so in order to widen the corridor, which is no problem, but we are going to try to get rid of some of this water and let it drain out, so that maybe we can haul logs down by the shed and cut them up and stack them in a more central location. But anyway, so we can do that and not have to drag them through the mud or 10 inches of water. So anyways, that's what we're going to try to do. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if you can see, but here, move the camera. It's literally like we're just making a lake down here. I'm gonna go work on that down there. Zach's working some more up here. We tore it up good. So yeah, this drained in no time. Alrighty, so we're back out of the land, of course, every day. Today we're just gonna keep on working on the driveway. As you can see, it's pretty snowy still. It's like 15 degrees this morning with a wind chill of like 7. As you can see, that's why I look like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. We have a few trees down closer to the shed around the corner that Zach wants to take out, real small stuff. And then I think we're going to try to move some dirt around with the backhoe, take out some stumps, level some things out. We have some calls in to gravel people, trying to get us to call them back and know that they're super busy trying to finish things up before it freezes. We'll see if we get calls back. Sure would be nice to have something laid before spring so it's not a mess come springtime. Our motto right now is do what we can do every day and see how far we get. The more we get done now, the less we have to do in the spring. We can just start that much further ahead, which we'll have a lot to do anyway. So just every little bit that we can do today or the next day, until we can't anymore, is less we have to do in the spring. So here goes today. You almost got it.
You didn't ask, I don't care about it.
Yeah, right. Made big progress.
What?
He made big progress.
How am I going to get that out of there so I can get it out? We're going to try to dig out this wet, muddy spot. The ground's starting to set up, so I don't know how successful we're going to be. But we're going to give it a shot. We're not going to quit yet. Today is a lot warmer. It's about 34 degrees versus yesterday's high of like 10. So today we're going to do a little bit of housekeeping issue on the backhoe. Digging in the dirt yesterday, all the mud and the ground underneath the frost line is still pretty wet and it's really cold out. So we had a big problem yesterday with material freezing to the buckets. So I started on the front bucket here already, chipping out the mud and ice. It's like frozen mud. This a couple inches thick here. I got the back of it all cleaned up already, but now I need to get along the front side here, and then the big problem of the day is going to be the hoe. That thing is 3/4 of the way full. Let's see if we can see it here. It's tough to see, but there's very little room in here for dirt. It is mostly ice and mud, almost all the way out to the tips of the teeth. So we're gonna get the front bucket cleaned up. Gonna pull the backhoe in, park it, and get the hoe down and start hitting it. It's going to be a job. So, but we're going to take advantage of the nice warm weather today and get that done. Almost there. A big rock and a little bit more.